What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Alright, we're coming back to the Smashing Pumpkins. Yes, indeed, Smashing Pumpkins fans, feeling you! Come on now! Here we go. This is a request from Amasaic, and this is actually one of Amasaic's 3 prioritized requests for the month of March for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Amasaic. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. Amasaic wanted to see me react to this song by the Smashing Pumpkins called Disarm. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Uniquely Sabrina, okay? And the video has 296,427 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. Alright, here we go. The Smashing Pumpkins, Disarm. Lyrics. Well, sometimes lyrics are on the screen, sometimes they're not. We'll see. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, boy, let's do this!
Every time I hear the chimes, that, like, especially with the descending line from the, G to F sharp to E, ba, ba, ba. Every time I hear that, I feel like I've heard this song before, but then the song continues, and I'm like, oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of another song, but that ba, da, ba, that sounds very familiar. Is there another song that sounds, I don't even know if it really sounds like this, but that chime, ba, 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 with those hammer chimes, it sounds familiar. And the thing is, I don't know if it's this song or not. I don't think it is, because nothing else about the song sounds familiar, other than those chimes. Tough call. But nothing else sounds familiar, so I'm going to keep going and say this is a reaction, so.
Killer in you. Send this smile away.
like how they kept the bass out, actually, until they brought it in for the second verse there. That was smart. That was smart. Chordal progression in this song is super easy. E to C to G. And then G, F sharp, E is the lead-in line. So you go E for a measure, C for a measure, G for 2 measures with the lead into the next E. It doesn't get much simpler than that. But it's really effective, though. I mean, I can absolutely see the appeal of this song. I can. God, I can see this song being used in television. Dear Lord. I can absolutely see this song being used in some television series or multiple series. Movies, too. How about commercials? It might be a little soft for commercials. It depends on the commercial, I guess. But I don't know. But definitely television, without question. Yeah, I mean, it feels good. It sounds good. Vocally, I'm actually pretty impressed with Billy Corgan on this one. He's doing some really great things vocally. Switching his style and his tone just like on the fly. It's impressive. It is impressive. I like the strings too. The string voicings that they got. I don't know if those are real strings or if that's just a keyboard playing a string patch. I can't tell, but sounds good, whichever one it is. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review. Ending on the C. Interesting. I mean, I wouldn't say this is my cup of tea, but I mean, it's... You know what? I'm not going to say anything else. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about everything there, I promise. Well, there you go, folks. That was the Smashing Pumpkins with Disarm. This was a request from Amasaic, and this was actually one of Amasaic's 3 prioritized requests for the month of March for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Amasaic. I hope you enjoyed the show. I had to think about this. It's so funny because when the first thing that's going to come out of my mouth, you would think it wouldn't require a whole lot of thought, but I had to really sit and think about this. I really did. And like I said, when I say the first thing after I give the score, you're going to sit your head, I guarantee you, people are going to scratch their heads going, then why'd you have to think so much? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.4. Yep, 7.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Here we go. First thing out of my mouth. This song is ridiculously simple. I know a lot of people right now are going, what? If it's that simple, why'd you have to think about it so much? Let me explain. The chordal structure on this song, very simple. I would go as far as to say predictable. Once you've heard the verse, once you heard the melodic line and the chordal structure in the verse, I hate to say it, but the rest of the song was pretty predictable. Even the chorus was predictable. Moving up the scale. I saw that coming. I saw the inversion coming. So, no tricks, no sleight of hand, no illusions, no mirrors. It is what it is. A very simply written song. Now, having said that, as I have always stated on this channel, simple can be effective when done properly. Now, I'm going to go on record and I'm going to say this is absolutely not my cup of tea. Absolutely not. I have heard many other songs from the Smashing Pumpkins that I prefer over this one. Having said that, there is no denying that this simple song was well written, well executed. And that's why it's getting a really good score. This song was well thought out. Simple, yes, but what a great amount of layers from many different instrumentations. You had all the percussion instruments that were being used, most dominantly timpani and chimes. Who saw that coming? I certainly didn't. The last thing I thought about when I saw the Smashing Pumpkins was timpanis and chimes. Never saw those happening in a million years. But yet, here we are. Nice surprise. Really great use of different voicings. Speaking of voicings, I'll get to vocals in a little bit. Acoustic guitar in this. Interesting approach. Not uncommon when you're talking about using orchestral instruments like timpani and chimes. Not unheard of. But a nice selection nonetheless. Could they have used electric? Sure, they could have used electric guitars, no problem. Would it have sounded as effective? No. Absolutely not. Using the acoustic guitar was the right choice. Holding off on the bass until the second verse. Very smart. I'll be honest with you, I was kind of missing it. I was kind of missing it in that first verse. I was until it got to the second verse and I heard the impact that bringing in the bass for that second verse had and making it stand out because it was pretty noticeable difference. It made a big difference, and as a result, it was far more effective to bring the bass in on the second verse. So very smartly done, very well done. The lack of drums, like a drum set on this, I liked it. I'm glad they didn't try to, sneak it in there, here and there. No, they rely completely on orchestral percussion. Standalone cymbals even, with the ride, or not the ride, I don't think that was right. I think it was a crash with the rolling mallets. Really nicely done. Really nicely done. I think what did this song for me more than anything were the vocals. And that's unusual for me coming from the Smashing Pumpkins, but the vocals on this were tremendous. Billy Corgan's vocal style constantly changing up on the fly and cleanly. No bleed over from one style to the other. Nothing in between. It was either soft and spoken or it was harsh and blaring. It was one of the two. There was nothing in between. And he was, like I said, switching it up on the fly. I don't know if you ever did this live. I have no clue. But I'm going to have to check it out because I want to see if he could do on the fly live like that. I do have a question, and maybe I'm sure I'll get, well, no, there's no maybe about it. I'm sure the Smashing Pumpkins fans out there will let me know. Was this a big hit of theirs? Like, did this song get like a ton of radio play? The reason I'm asking is the chimes coming from the G to the F sharp to the E. When they would play that, something about that resonated with me. Now, Nothing else about this song resonated other than that. So there's one of two possibilities here. One, I'm thinking of a completely different song with that same notation using the chimes. That's possible. It's possible. The other possibility is this was a big hit, a big enough hit that it got played on radio stations that could have been used in places of work or places of like shopping, like, I don't know, Target or something like that, where I might have heard it and I just don't understand. I heard it, but I wasn't listening to it. You know what I mean? It's just like background noise and I wasn't paying attention. But that chime, that da-da-da, every time I heard that, the hairs on the back of my neck stood up and the light bulb in my head went off and went, ah! And I went, okay, there's that, but I don't recognize anything else. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me, was this like a big radio hit for them? I mean, I guess I could see it. It's not a rockin' tune, but I mean, the right radio stations would play it, like easy listening radio stations. They would play this. Sure, I could see that. But yeah, 7.4. That's where we're at. 7.4 was where we're gonna stay. 7.4. Final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.